We are making a start with some news that's breaking this minute. A case of molestation, outraging the modesty of women and other sections of spreading infection of diseases has now been registered by the Ghaziabad police against the people from the Tablighi Jamaat who are in the quarantine center. The chief medical officer at the center has complained that the patients were roaming half naked in the premises and also showing obscene gestures to the female medical staff at the quarantine center.
चीफ मेडिकल सुपरिटेंडेंट द्वारा एक पत्र प्राप्त हुआ है जिसमें जो आइसोलेशन वार्ड में लोग हैं उनके विरुद्ध कतिपय आरोप लगाए गए हैं, जिन आरोपों के आधार पर थाना पर एक मुकदमा पंजीकृत किया गया है जो कि अंतर्गत धारा 354, 294, 509, 269, 270, 271 दर्ज किया गया है। इन्वेस्टिगेटर को जो विवेचक है उसको शीघ्र ही साक्ष्यों के आधार पर विवेचना के निस्तारण हेतु आदेशित कर दिया गया है।
All right, some very serious allegations there being leveled against the people from the Tablighi Jamaat who, remember, are currently at the quarantine center. A case of molestation and outraging the modesty of the woman among sections of spreading infection of diseases has now been registered by the Ghaziabad police at this point. And this after the chief medical officer there at the center complained that the patients there who were under quarantine were in fact roaming half naked in the premises, and not just that, they were also showing obscene gestures to the female medical staff at the quarantine center and not cooperating with the medical staff. Let me go across to my colleague Alok Singh, who's joining me on the phone line with further updates on this. Morning, Alok. This is a very serious allegation that has been leveled against the people of Tablighi Jamaat who are at the quarantine center, and this is coming in from Ghaziabad. What are the details you're picking up at this point? What is the complaint that has been filed at this point?
Well, yes, absolutely. This incident came into light day before yesterday when there were medical staff who found out these persons who are from Tablighi Jamaat. They are at quarantine centers and they are not at all cooperating with the medical staff. They were not only that, they were roaming around here and there with a half naked and also spitting over there. And when they tried to pacify, they also threatened them. So all these things taking into the mind, the female staff, that from the medical staff, they complained to the chief medical officer of Ghaziabad, and in fact they written a letter to the CMO. Then CMO forwarded that letter to the SP, to the police, to the local police, and then local police registered a case under various sections that include the molestation and outraging the modesty of women and other epidemic diseases under sections of epidemic diseases. So now police says that they have controlled all these persons and as of now they have not arrested these persons, but because they are in quarantine, so they are in the quarantine centers, but police is further investigating the matter.
Okay. All right, Alok, many thanks for joining us and bringing us all those updates. So further investigation into this entire case currently underway. Meanwhile, the coronavirus cases in the country has now risen to over 2,000, as there are over 2,000 positive cases that have been reported in this country, with a total of 53 deaths that have now been reported. Meanwhile, we're also looking at